Hello, goddesses. Hello, and welcome. Today I am standing up because I have something so special for you and I am so excited. So I made myself some room, and if you're going to join me, make sure that you also have some room around you. Not much room. We're not going to be exercising and dancing and stretching out in all different directions, but you may want to have a little bit of room around you. And although I am standing, I do recommend that you do this sitting down, not lying down, because, well, we don't want to go that route just in case you fall asleep. However, we do want you to be able to enjoy this fully. So we're going to give it a few minutes, and I'm just going to chat with you while we wait for other people to jump on. So if you're jumping on live, say hello so I can see you. Hello, beautiful Jan. Welcome. And all right, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Isabelle, and I'm your host. And I'm also a certified naturopath and holistic life coach and a master practitioner of NLP and timeline therapy. And basically what I do is I work mostly with women, although my career has brought me to work with the little people and the moms and the dads, but now mostly I work with women around this age group, just to bring in more health and more power and more enthusiasm and more energy, and just like in this new chapter of her life, to really step it up and really feel good and happy and excited about her life. So that's what I do. If you're jumping on, say hello so I can see you, because I want to talk about what we're going to be sharing in this holistic guidance. So just a quick note on the moon, because I love her, and the moon is all about emotions, and we love to manifest, right? To manifest positivity and love and abundance and joy and creativity and success and so much more in our lives. And we have been led to believe that whatever you focus on is what you bring into your life, which is somewhat true. But I think we should tweak it. And we tweak it by saying, whatever you focus on with emotion is what you bring into your life, right? So the moon really helps us to connect with our emotions. And when we use the moon cycle to just really tap into, if it's manifesting time or if it's forgiveness time, then we can go a lot further with our manifesting skills. And right now, the moon is a gibbous moon in Cancer, so it's a perfect time for family and home, and we want to be mindful not to have an overflow of emotions in those areas, just letting it flow beautifully. And the waxing gibbous moon is really a perfect time to review your manifesting wishes and goals and to tweak them, because you have energy and stamina and excitement, and you want to use that well. And we're going towards a full moon, which is this Saturday. I think it's like 3:16, 17, around there, Eastern time, this Saturday coming up. And then at the full moon is when we do our out breath. We just relax, letting go, and start focusing on forgiveness and healing, right? So we have breath in, bringing in, breath out, releasing to the divine, and bringing in forgiveness and well-being. Does that resonate with you? Let me see some hearts and some thumbs ups if that resonates with you. And also, what else did I want to say to you regarding the moon? I've said that. Oh yes, Saturday. So for the VIP group on Saturday, we have a full moon ceremony, and that will be in the VIP group. And if you're curious about that, or you'd like to join us, or you have questions, let me know and I'll forward you the information. You can look it over, because there is so much beauty and community, and we do so many beautiful things in the Healthy Goddess VIP Light Tribe, and it would be wonderful to have your energy there. All right. This week, today, since we're going towards the full moon, and several of you have been saying that you're feeling tired or stressed, so there are many things that we could talk about regarding this, but I wanted to narrow it down because I wanted to practice it with you, and that's what we're going to do. Now, your nervous system, right? So your brain and your nerves, and that go through your spinal cord, your spinal column, is connected to your entire body. And you have several nerves, and you have a bigger one right here in the back. And that one is like totally plugged into how you're breathing. And it's kind of like listening in on the wall. So just pretend that it's listening in and listening to your breathing. She's breathing fast. She must be stressed. She's breathing nice and calm. She must be really calm, right? So they go together. And when your brain says she must be calm, everything else in your body aligns to calmness and peace and well-being. So, do you see where I'm going with this? Do you see where I'm going with this? If you align with a breath that is calming, that is relaxing and releasing, of course your brain that is listening is going to go, oh, okay, she's relaxed, and will bring you, all of you, every little cell in your being, into this state. So now you have your brain and your whole nervous system wanting and pulling you towards calmness and well-being. And all you did was modify your breath, right? So I talk about this breath. There's many breaths, but this one is at the core of all breaths. So we're going to work on that today, right now, for this purpose. And I want you to practice it and practice it and practice it till it becomes part of who you are. It really works. Okay, simple steps to start you off. When you're breathing in, you need a big belly, right? Because the air is coming in, just like when you're blowing up a balloon. When there's air in the balloon is big. When there's no air in the balloon is small. Same thing with your tummy. I know the lungs are up here, and I know they don't go all the way down there. However, right here, you have a diaphragm, and it's a muscle, right, that expands and constricts to help you with the breathing. Now, when you push the belly out with these muscles, right, these muscles right here, when you push the belly out, it gives your diaphragm room to push down and just kind of go like that. So all of a sudden, your lungs have all this room to bring in air. So far, so good. Let me see some thumbs if you're still with me on this and you're following really well. So the air comes in, the air comes out. And I think it was Sunday we did, yes, it was Sunday, with an oracle reading, we did an activation with the waves going back and forth, right? And if you're a mom or a grandma or an aunt, and you have been with smaller children, sometimes when they have trouble sleeping, we put this white noise on, just kind of to bring calmness, right? We're going to do that also with our breath. So the breath is going to go in and out and in and out at the same tempo. I'm going to put it like that, the same tempo. So that means if you're counting for 7 in, you're going to be counting for 7 out. Ideally, we want there to be the same amount of air coming in or out. But at the beginning, it might not be. For you to feel comfortable. What's important is when you're done breathing out 7, that you feel normal. You don't feel like you're going to be gasping for air. And when you're breathing in for 7, what you want is also to feel normal. You don't want to feel like you're going to float away. So you might need to adjust. For example, you might need to breathe out more air than you've been breathing in, especially if you have a tendency to hold your breath a lot because of stress or anxiety. The breath is off, right? So very important to sit just to start her off. Other thing, you're going to be breathing with your nose and not your mouth, right? The nose slows it down. And last little detail, we're going to be doing, it's like a fire breath. So if you're a yogi, you're going to know what this is. And if you've never heard of it, so easy. And when we're live and we do this, we always practice with our pretend mirror. So I want you to get your pretend mirror right here, okay? And I want you to do it with me. There's nobody watching you. So what you're going to do is you're just going to breathe out on your hand like that. And I want you to feel the heat on your hand. So go ahead, do it a couple of times, right? Just like if you were going to clean some glasses. So if you're going to clean glasses, you might go, right? We don't want to do double here. We just want to do a single, right? So do it a few more times. Now, notice how when you do that, it's different than if you're doing this. First of all, it doesn't feel as warm when you blow air out this way. The sound of it is also different. Do it again. One comes through your throat. The other one comes through your lips. Are you noticing that? Let me know if you're noticing that. And you're going to feel it. It feels very different. One is like a little bit scratchy on the throat, and the other one you don't even feel at all. So the one I'm going to want you to use is the throat one. Okay, good, good. So what I want you to do, okay, we're going to do 2 in a row with our mouth open. Then we're going to close our mouth just like when it was open, and you're going to do it again. Let me show you. I'm going to do 1 open, 1 closed so you can see. My pretend mirror. My mouth was closed, but I don't know if you could hear me because I didn't want to wear the earbuds. Let me do it again and listen very attentively, and I'll come a little bit closer so you can hear me, all right? So this one, and with a closed mouth. Were you able to hear? Let me know if you were able to hear. If I just do through my nose regularly, it's going to sound like this. It's not the same sound. I can really feel it through my nose when it's just an ordinary sound. But when I do it this way, it scratches my throat, and that's what I want. Perfect. I saw some thumbs ups go through, and that's exactly what I want for you. So practice again if you want and need. Now, from this point moving forward, whenever I say some deep belly breaths, that is what I'm going to mean. You're going to breathe in, right? So the air's going to come in through your nose, down your throat, all the way to your belly. So your belly comes out first, then your chest, and then your shoulders up here. When you breathe out, your belly squeezes, then your chest, then your shoulders. Everything squeezes together, so all the air comes out. Again with your nose. So your mouth is never, ever open, right? So let's try it on for size. We're not going to count the tempo or the amount of time that we're breathing in or out. We just want to get used to it. A few tricks of the trade. Your tongue, you might want to lean it against your front teeth. So if these are your teeth, you're going to put your tongue right there between the roof of your mouth, which is there, and your teeth. You're going to want to put it right there. So it looks something like this, but with your mouth closed, okay? And so when you breathe out, you're going to push that way. Do you see my muscle? It's not much of a muscle, but it's still my muscle of my tongue working to make the sound. I'll do it again. There we go. So I'm pushing the air out. And when we start using our tummy muscles, it's not so hard because we're going to be pushing, bringing in the stomach and squeezing the chest. So the air just kind of, just like a balloon, gets squeezed out. Does that make sense? All right. So I want you to sit comfortably. I'm going to do it standing so you can see my tummy. Hopefully you can see my tummy. And I really want to show you how that goes. So it's important to really relax your entire body, your entire being. Great. Thank you for letting me know. I love that. And you can close your eyes or keep them open. I'm going to keep them open because I'm standing and I want to make sure that I stay in balance. All right. So I'm going to be doing it with you to guide you with the sound. So if you don't know exactly where it is, keep your eyes open and I will do hand gestures so you can follow along. All right, let's try it. So we're going to be doing belly, chest, tummy, shoulders, in. Then we're going to be doing belly, chest, shoulders, out. All right. Let's go. So squeeze the mouth and breathe in. And out. Good. Were you able to hear the sound that I am making while I am doing that? And can you follow easily with my hand gestures? Please let me know if that is working. And you might notice that when you do this at the beginning, oh good, perfect, it scratches your throat a little bit. So I brought some kombucha with me because we kind of need it when we're not used to it and I'm talking at the same time. It feels a little scratchy and that's okay. And you may even make these kind of snorting noises and that's also okay because it's just like a snore, but with less volume behind it. All right, so let's do a few together and I'm just going to guide you with in and out, that word, and with my hands. So you can keep your eyes closed and just listen for that, or keep your eyes open. I'm going to point to what we're squeezing or opening up. All right, so nice and relaxed, mouth closed. We're going to go in through the nose and breathe in and out. And in. And out. One more. And in. And out. And relax. Good. Wonderful. How was that? I want to know how that was. So, options. It's pretty good. It's BU. I hate it. I loved it. Let me know, and or put it in the comments so I can support you better with that. And it's like you loved it. Good. It's like anything else. It takes practice. And it works so well. So what does this breath do? Well, it calms your nervous system all the heck down. That's what it does. So it helps rid you of stress. It helps rid your body of toxins. It brings your pH balance back to neutral. It relaxes your mind. It allows you to sleep or fall asleep or relax. It allows you to better communicate with your inner self. It allows you to be in control of your emotions. It allows better thoughts to be processed. It allows better digestion. I mean, there are so many wonderful reasons to do some deep breathing work, and it doesn't need to be more complicated than that. And from there, you can build your breathing practice to add more stuff. So last little detail that you can add in your practice, it's a count, right? So ideally you want to count 7 in and 7 out. So at first you might be like counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What we want is a normal count. So you can build up to that. What's important is to keep it the same amount of time in as the amount of time out. So maybe, again, you need to breathe out a lot, but just go with it. And what I used to recommend to everyone in the clinic was always 7, 7, 7 breath. 7 in, 7 out for 7 times. Easy peasy. Let's do a few more together. Actually, how about if we do 7 together? I think it would be a great idea. And then we can sign off and you can let me know how much you appreciate that and keep me posted with that. Who's in? Who's in? Let me know. Even if you're catching the replay, I want to know if you're enjoying these and if it's working for you. All right? So nice and relaxed. You can close your eyes or keep them open, and I will guide you. Remember, we were doing about a count of 5 before, so I'll stretch it just a little bit more, okay? Let's do it nice and relaxed. All right, let's do it. Closing the mouth, just by the nose, starting with the belly, and big belly breath in. And out. And in. And out. And in. And out. And in. And out. In. And out. Two more. And in. And out. Last one, in. And out. And release. Wow, I don't know about you, but it really brings calmness and I can truly feel it. How are you feeling? Let me know in the comments, or let me see some hearts or some thumbs ups to let me know how you're feeling, if it has brought calmness into your being, into your thoughts, and has given you a sense of space. Let me know. All right, goddesses. So for those of you who do not yet have my stream activation, you can absolutely ask to receive that. I will put the link up on top And if you would like to know more about our group coaching, let me know. It would be so wonderful to have your energy there. And there is so much that we touch on, and a huge library in there that really covers every single level of your entire being. Yes, it is bringing in so much calmness, right? And you can use this breath technique all the time. So if you're feeling stressed, you can actually just do a few, bring your attention to your belly, and you can touch to remind you that's where you're going. So it's always 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Never the opposite, always with your nose and always at the same speed, just to mimic flow and ease. All right, goddesses, I hope that has served you well. I can't wait to hear about it. I am going to wish you a beautiful, fantastic, empowering, calm day. Sending love and light, and I will see you very soon. Bye for now.